Bro.
Yeah.
If you can bust a trick, right, I'll give you $100. Yo, bro. All right, come here, bro. All right, here you go, man. Beer money. All right, let's go, bro. All right, guys. So we're here bright and early in University of Melbourne, and we actually planned a few street interview questions. We're gonna go around. We're gonna ask a huge, diverse amount of people, and all the students about how they plan their personal finances and what they think about their degree and whether it's really that important or not. Okay, it's gonna be a little bit different from where we're from Singapore. And we're really going to get some really diverse views, and we're going to really understand how students in other countries really think when it comes to personal finances, their passions, their side hustles, and ask them a little controversial questions. Yep, so guys, let's get to it, bro. Okay, so just tell me a little bit about yourself. Like, what's your name, what's your age, what are you studying right now?
Sure, my name is James. I'm doing a Masters of Electrical Engineering. I started engineering in 2019 at uni. I'm 23.
I'm 20 years old and my name is Elaine and currently I'm studying psychology.
I'm Jaden, I'm 18, I'm doing Bachelor of Science.
I'm now 23 years old. I major in actuarial science for the master student.
My name is Ainun. I'm from Indonesia and currently I'm studying information system.
Oh, information systems. Okay, now that's a very interesting major because like a lot of people are doing it right now to get into the tech industry.
Hi, my name is Kenji Sakamoto. I'm from Japan. Basically, I'm here to study English.
Where?
I used to study in an English school called ILC.
Yeah.
And I just graduated now. I'm just like kind of enrolled in an IT course in a small college. So yeah, that's me.
Let's say you graduate, right? Masters, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what's going to be the ideal income after like you graduate university?
Oh god, I don't know. Maybe like
Then ideal.
maybe like starting salary of like 70 to 80 grand might be AUD might be.
Ideal income.
Yeah.
Do you know live streaming in
Yes. Is it like what is that called? Towing. Is it towing?
Yes, it's doing.
It's towing.
Yes.
Oh wow. Okay, cool. And like, which country are you from actually?
I'm from China.
You're from China. Okay, so towing live streamer. Let's get back to like the idea of income. Like what would be an ideal income?
Like per month?
Per month.
Per month, probably I expect to be minimum 10,000 or 100,000 RMB.
100,000 RMB. And like, what is that in Australian dollars?
I don't know. You can do the calculation.
Yeah, we'll do the calculation. Okay, we'll do the calculation.
I haven't really thought about it much. Honestly, I do like having money, but I don't live a too luxurious lifestyle, so as long as I can be comfortable, I'm happy.
All right, let's say you put a number to it. Like, what number would that be?
I have no clue, man. I'm gonna be honest,
Oh,
no clue.
ballpark that shit, man. Ballpark that shit.
I don't even know how much an average expense is. I can't range it, man. My bad, man.
Like if I stay in Australia, I would prefer the salary to be like 70K for a month. No, for a year.
Okay.
I'm not sure if it's applicable here because I'm going to return to my home country, to Indonesia.
Yeah.
In Indonesia, it's about 10 to 20,000 dollars.
$10,000 to $20,000, like in like Australian dollars.
Yes.
10 to 20K.
Yes, monthly.
So in Japan, ideal would be like 400,000 yens.
Yeah.
Which is like 4,000 Australian dollars. Yeah.
And would you like be moving back to Japan after this or?
Maybe, I don't know yet.
Yeah, because you're pretty chill, all right? Living a pretty chill life.
I like
Okay.
both.
You like both. Okay, cool, bro. Okay, let's say, right, I give you a hypothetical question, right? Let's say I had to pay you an amount of money for you to quit school right now. Like, how much would that be? Like, right now.
Right now.
Yeah, right now.
Okay, and then what would I like? Can I go back to school?
No. You gotta quit.
Maybe 2
million, right?
2 million. Because like you got to buy a house and then you have to find an actual job.
Yeah.
And then like you have to make it sustainable, so you have to like I don't know, invest a chunk of it. I don't know. We'll have to do something.
Yeah, you gotta do something, right?
I don't know because it's my last year. I'm gonna graduate this year. So
Okay, so that number would be higher. Let's say I really
Yes.
ask you for a number right now. Off the top of your mind, don't think about it too much.
oh wait, let me just have a think.
Okay, go ahead and think.
Probably like I don't know. It have to be a huge number because I worked really hard.
Yeah.
Yes.
What number would that be?
Like a million.
A million. Like $1 million AUD?
Yes.
$1 million AUD drop out of school.
Probably 50 or 100.
1,000.
Yes,
Million.
1,000.
1,000. Okay.
Too much.
$1 million too much. Okay, so 50 to 100,000 to drop out of school right now. That's your number, yeah? You skateboard a lot, I presume.
Yeah.
Like, is that your pastime? Like, you love doing this?
Yes, I do. I've been skating for like 8 years now, so.
All right, cool stuff. Okay, let's say, right, if someone were to pay you a sum of money to quit school right now
Yeah.
and pay you to skateboard,
Yeah.
how much would that be?
Probably around like $3,000.
That's it.
Yeah,
That's it. Like, you love doing it so much, like, you don't need to get paid that much.
Yeah.
All right, that's fucking interesting. You know what? That's a really refreshing point of view. We've talked to a lot of students here as well. They're like, oh, I'm just studying because I just want money. And then, oh, that's it. I want to earn like $10,000 a month. Then I'll be comfortable. Yeah.
Dude, that's sad. Dude, that's sad.
That's sad, huh? How much does it cost for someone to do masters in university?
So for us, because I was born in Australia, so I have a HEX, so it's in debt. I pay it like at the end of, like when I start earning enough, I start paying it off my salary. But people who are like domestic students don't actually have to pay out of pocket.
Yeah.
I think it's like 30 grand for an undergrad.
Oh,
30 grand.
And masters like you?
It's 30 grand again.
Oh, it's 30 grand
So
as well.
it's 60 grand altogether.
Since mine's a small college, I pay like 6,000 by myself.
Yeah.
But like if you go to Melbourne Uni or RMIT, you're probably gonna pay like 30,000 a year. I don't know how much.
As I'm a scholarship student, I was fully funded by the government, but if I remember correctly, for 2 years program, it was $100,000 in total for the tuition.
Oh, like in total is $100,000.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's pretty damn expensive, and lucky you're smart, so you don't actually have to pay anything. Did you take any student loan debt to be like yourself?
Yeah, I'm taking it from the government. You know, the whole they cover the the CSP and stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
And like, how much is that actually, like student loan debt?
Oh, I don't know. I think it's like 1,000 something, like near about 2,000 per subject, 4 subjects for a semester.
All right.
So
Now,
yeah.
how much is that like per year?
So that's about 16,000. So not too bad.
Oh,
'cause-
that's actually
Yeah.
pretty okay. It's lower than we expected actually,
Yeah.
like 16,000 per
well,
year.
for first year at least.
Yeah.
It's good because like the government covers most of the costs, so it's just nice. Good
Yeah.
for students.
Okay. And like you're paying this yourself, right?
Yeah.
All right. I mean, better than those who are like getting the parents to pay for the degrees, so
yeah.
and so forth, right? Are you paying this student debt yourself, or do you have your parents helping you as well?
My parents helped me.
Your parents help you, okay. So if only everyone was this lucky.
Yeah.
Right, so you're going to graduate with no debt, and then you're going to straight go into earning an income rate. Everything's going to be yours, correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
From someone that, is pretty lucky, you got your parents paying off your school fees, you go out, you're actually going to get a very, very high paying job here in Australia, right? What income level would you say is your point of financial freedom? If you had to pick a number that you would be okay with earning for the rest of your life, what would it be?
If you refers in Australia, I would recommend that like 100,000 would be fine.
Okay.
Because I don't really have that concept for this
Right.
kind of cost in Australia.
So like $100,000 for you to live comfortably. I think that's a pretty safe sum as well.
Alright, so after interviewing the students at the University of Melbourne for the entire day, we've collected some data on what the students expect their income to be once they graduated. And I've actually done some research to see whether their expectations of their income actually meets the reality of Australia. And from what I found, the average gross income actually comes out to $66,776 per year in Australia, and that's in AUD. While we were interviewing these students, we also discovered that they were actually studying a variety of university degrees. Now, some of the degrees included engineering, psychology, environmental science, information systems, actuarial science, as well as IT. Now let's break down the average salary for each individual industry sector. Now I'll be referring to my notes because there are a lot of numbers and I can't remember all the numbers obviously, but let's get into it. So for engineers, they take home $69,600 on average every single year. Now for those in psychology, it's a little bit different. It falls under the sector of healthcare and education. Now for them, you take the average of the two is roughly 69 to 70k in annual income. For information systems or IT, they actually get a higher pay of 71.5 a year. Last but not least, we have the actuary science degree, and this degree falls under the finance and banking industry. Jobs that fall within this industry actually pays about $80,800 a year, which blows the rest out of the water. Now obviously this actuary science degree is harder to achieve than you think because it's deal with insurance numbers, statistics, and everything that you need to know about the financial world in math, and that is tough in itself. Now obviously heads off to the person that I interviewed that actually does this degree, because at the end of the day he is doing it for money, and I respect that. I respect the hustle. Based on their response from the interviews, they may not be aware when they are fresh out of university, they will be actually young and don't have actually any working experience. So they can't expect their salaries to be that high because that's the average salary throughout Australia, assuming that you have working experience. So if you step out into the working field and you expect such a high salary, do be prepared to be disappointed, because most of the time you get something lower because you need to build that level of experience to get a higher pay. So obviously that goes without saying. Over time, you will gain more experience and therefore gain more income. Now the next point I want to go into is actually dropping out of university. During my interview, I actually asked this question: how much would it take for me to pay you to drop out of university? The amount of money ranges from 50k all the way to 2 million Australian dollars. Honestly speaking, they may have forgot to consider one thing. There is a high chance that when you drop out of university, that you will still need to pay back your student loan, be it whether you borrow it from the government or from the bank. You will still have to pay it back, and that in itself is an additional cost on top of everything else. In this day and age, it is common to have a lower income due to not having a university cert. In fact, a non-graduate from uni earns about $934 a week compared to a university grad which earns $1,500 a week. Now that's almost a 38% drop in pay just because you don't have a paper cert. Last but not least, finding jobs without a degree is going to be a lot tougher. Now, the National Skills Commission recently found that 9 out of 10 of the new jobs will require post-school qualification by 2026. And as it currently stands, people with a uni degree or a poly degree are 79% more likely to be employed compared to those without a paper certificate. I know that is kind of sad, but too bad, that's how the world works. Most of the people that we have interviewed actually did this for money. A few of them did it for passion, and I respect those that did it for passion, knowing what they want from the get-go. So yes, going through uni might actually be worth it after all if you're not creative, you're not business-oriented, or perhaps you don't know what you want to do in life just yet. It will give you more stability in your life with that paper certificate and could bring you potentially good income if you work long and hard for it. Anyways guys, I had fun interviewing you bunch at the University of Melbourne. Thank you for your hospitality. So should I do more of these street interviews and ask them more thought-provoking questions so that I can give you my input on what I think about the situation, as well as open your eyes to what the other perspective of the world is actually seeing? If not, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to keep updated with the new content that we upload every single week. And I'll see you in the next video.